Good morning, I'm Phil, and this is the Mount Sinai Weekly Update. First up, we have some news from within the high school. As most of you now know, new systems are being installed into the bathrooms to tackle the nationwide problem of vaping in school. Ben Ryan has the story.
Thanks, Phil. Today's story is about the new ID scanners that are on the bathrooms, where you'll have to use an ID card like this to be able to get into the bathrooms. There are a lot of rumors going around, like, will only one person be allowed in the bathrooms at a time? And will the teachers be allowed to see your bathroom habits? Today I interviewed Mr. LaBianca, our assistant principal, on this topic. What is the actual problem with the sewers?
The actual problem in the sewers, as far as I was informed, was that we had immediate problems or more recent problems in regards to the toilet bowls being jammed up, and that was due to students stuffing things into the toilet bowl. Now, things that were in the toilet bowl recently, most of those materials or items were vapes. We had some long-term problems with the plumbing, and after the pipes had been cleared out, we found other items in there, various items. Some were vapes, some were toothbrushes, various other items. So, there were some long-term things that had to be addressed with the plumbing.
And that has caused a lot of backups and bathrooms to be closed. And,
yes.
But what are you doing to fix this?
The pipes were snaked, they were cleared out. The toilet bowls were cleared out. So as of now, they're working, but it's going to be an ongoing problem if students continue to flush items that shouldn't be flushed in the toilet bowl. I mean, I think we're well aware of what should be going there and what shouldn't. And, one of the more recent problems goes along with vaping, that they might be in the middle of using a vape or an electronic cigarette, and an adult walks in, and the immediate reaction is to flush it down the toilet bowl. Scanners were put in the doorways of the bathrooms. We're doing that. There's also another problem besides the plumbing that you addressed. We've had a problem with vandalism in the bathrooms, and that's been going on for a couple of years. We used to have, with the boys, because of the incidents in the boys' bathrooms, we used to go one-to-one, kids would sign in. That took a long time. This just expedites that, where now you could walk up, during class time, and if you have to leave, you can ask the teacher to leave. You go with your ID. You scan in, you go in, and you take care, do what you have to do, and then leave.
People have been hearing rumors about changed policies in the bathroom, as far as only one person will be allowed in the bathroom, and the other change would be the fact that teachers will be able to see your records of how often you go to the bathroom. Are any of these true?
I think we will know who's been in the bathroom at what time based on the scanning. That's more of a, just if we do have an incident, we can backtrack and see, who was in the bathroom at that particular time or that period, and then maybe, if we see a pattern, we might be able to identify who's vandalizing the bathrooms. In regards to teachers being able to see how many times students frequent, I mean, they can look that up. They could also look that up when you scan in the morning, but I think the scanning in, we're just trying to tighten up the fact that a lot of students aren't using their IDs to scan in the morning. I mean, I've witnessed it, and we want to get back to that. So we're going to have all the students get new IDs, in the upcoming weeks, and they're going to have to scan back in so we can keep accurate attendance. And in regards to tracking kids, it's not really for that. It's just more to, if an incident does take place, it's going to make it easier for us to just maybe be able to identify who's messing the bathrooms up, or who's vaping in there too.
Mm-hmm. And will only one person be allowed in?
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know where we're at with that. I mean, if I knew, I would say it. But I don't know where we left off with that. I think, I don't want to say. I would be lying if I really knew. I know we talked about it, but I think my old age is kicking in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we left off. We might just have you guys scan in, and if that works, that's fine, but if it's still a problem, we might go to one-to-one signing in.
And the other thing I've heard from a bunch of teachers is that the vape sensors will, their sensitivity will be increased.
Yeah, they have to fix that. There was a little delay in it, so they were repositioning the sensors. so that we get a quicker read on it, and that will be able, that ties in with the scanning in. So, we're trying to stop it. It's dangerous, it's illegal. We get numbers that 60% of the student body is using e-cigarettes or vaping, and, we're just trying to do our part.
All right. Well, thank you for having you in today,
Yeah.
and hopefully this
Good
will not be a
questions.
problem in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, hope so too.
All right. Back
Thanks.
to you, Phil. After the interview, Mr. LaBianca gave us a letter that was sent home to the parents. It does not state anywhere that only one student will be allowed in the bathroom at a time, but it has a lot of other conditions, like you are not allowed to enter the bathrooms in between periods. I would suggest reading this letter and also visiting the Mount Sinai School website for more information.
Thanks, Ben. Also, as winter sports come to a close, the girls' varsity basketball team were unfortunately defeated by Shore Wading River on Monday with a final score of 26-37. Please check out the Multimedia Club's brand new channel. MSSD Studio 101 is where you can find our short films, documentaries, and more. There will be no episode of the Weekly Update next week due to the President's Day break. Thank you so much for watching the Weekly Update. I'm Phil Hirst from Mustangs Live.